So, good evening. Good evening, everybody. So, yeah, as it seems to unfold, I'm probably going to do a Dutch version maybe in the morning and the English version in the evening. But it also, I my uh, friends and the people I talk with, uh, except for the Tajikistani, because uh, we speak our own language. And besides that, the majority time I'm speaking English, and the majority time of people visiting are speaking English. So it might be that we are going to maybe do one Dutch, for example, with explaining a little bit the basics. That should help them guide them too. And when there will be more attention, and maybe that is growing in the Netherlands, but the Netherlands has very bad karma, and the Netherlands is not so relaxing today as it was in the 90s. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to Relax. So, let me put this straight. So this is strange that it works like this. Let me see what information I can get. So now I need to go to get our fellow TikTokers over here. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, it's already this very, 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 very important. Okay, wow. We are like 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. It's time to relax again. So we are going to do our breathing techniques. So make sure at this stage we are beginning. So let's say when we start around 9 o'clock, a little bit later, till 9:30, that you can drink something, you can eat something. If you need to, if you are comfortable, it's okay. So first we are going to settle down. Yes, so first settle down. So make sure that you have some. So I was some water to drink. My second bottle because I was also on my bike. And it was hot today. So first we are settling down. Make sure we have something to drink. We have something to eat. Um, and this is what I don't understand about Restream, but let not that be what I'm thinking about. So we are settled and we are going to relax. So to relax is not really settled with the masses. So also we forgot to teach the youth to relax. And actually we should raise children where we have, for example, a moment in the morning to relax, a moment in the evening before, not before you go to sleep, but just in the evening. And I suggest you also first do that same thing in order to relax. So I understand the problem on social media, that it's difficult to relax because, first of all, live streaming itself can be stressful in a sense that the screens are overloading you with information. And for example, on TikTok, you cannot even shut it off. Or can I? Wait. Nope, it only get worse. I thought swipe to the right, it will be gone. No, only more information. So when we are settled and we make sure that during the session we have something to eat and something to drink, and this is important because certain people might have are diabetic or something, and then they need something sugary to maintain the session, and some water. So there will be parts, of course, in practice. So when you go in the practice of enlightenment, you do not eat, you do not drink, only exertion is sometimes a little bit of water. So when we are settled, and especially when you do long term of, and I find that within 1.5 hours, I am so relaxed that I cannot relax more than that. So, but yeah, that's a great time because, yeah, if you find people to contemplate, that you say with a group of people, we are going to relax and contemplate and sending law of light and healing to the collective consciousness of humanity, that would be a very good, because when people tapping in on that consciousness, they also might think something lovely, enlightening, and healing. So we are here practicing unselfish behavior. So we are harmonizing the energies by putting our hands together, left and right, yin and yang together, to feel the energy floating and balance in your body. So that's very important. Then we are going to do breathing techniques to slow down the heart rate. And we breathe in through our nose while focusing on receiving, because I need you guys and girls to be receivers. So I can be the sender from and for in serving the source. Sending love, light, and healing is my focus to you. And you can have the focus to receive it. Love, light, and healing. So there are other ways when you have close contact, then I would give people divine light and giving the neck point and other points, and make sure they receive purification of their spiritual body. And actually, this should be a daily practice. So when there are no people, I can do that in my surroundings. I can do that to animals. I can do that to anything and everything, actually. Yeah, to insects, to the air, the water, the food. And then you are actually increasing the energetical value is going to rise, and science can prove that. So when I do that practice, for example, on fruit that I grow, I can bring it to Duisburg. There, they are going to research, and they will find out that my fruits have more energy, gained energy instead of losing energy, and that's actually what they measure, like how much energy got lost to produce the food. That's how that science works. Then we found out, hey, now we have something that actually has a much higher energetical value because you put it in there. That's because you send divine light, you send love, light, and healing to the growing of your plants. So first we are harmonizing the yang energy by holding our hands like that. Then we start to focus on receiving love, light, and healing. When we inhale through our nose, and when we exhale, we express gratitude. For example, gratitude for the devices we may use and the apps that we may use so we can connect with each other. And I hope more and more I can bring people in a relaxed state of mind and guide them on their enlightened path and give renewed insights. Also, when you know about collective human uh, intelligence and consciousness, then I would be arrogant to say that I'm your teacher. That would be more fair, knowing about it, to say that I am your guide and only remembering you stuff that you already knew. Therefore, we need to go back to nature, and we need to go back to origin. Yes? So return to nature and return to origin. Yes? And people are often trying to find themselves outside themselves when they say they lost themselves, because you're only searching on the outer path and you are not searching inside. So be the receiver of divine light, love, and healing. While you are breathing in slowly through your nose and you breathe out, breath down with your diaphragm till your underbelly. When you start doing this for the first time, you might not be able to go there. So you need to practice. So you practice that every morning when you wake up, and you practice that every morning when you go to sleep. So, and when you relax yourself, it's also easier to fall asleep, because I know when my tensions and the negative vibes going through my body, I couldn't sleep. And I was like always in that hype, actually, in a continuous stress feeling. And then you can't sleep, whatever you do. But to think you cannot sleep and say, oh, I didn't sleep for so well, that might be a spirit attached to you, a grudge spirit that is actually fooling you, trying to make you believe you didn't sleep. That does not mean that it's the truth per se, but the other stress feeling of the trauma, which will exhaust you. is the entrance of an entity which you can call a grudge spirit attached to you. And the best thing to do is to be thankful for that experience. Maybe if you are able, I know this is really difficult to do, but you could say, "Thank you, grudge spirit. I understood that I might have wronged you in previous lives. Please forgive me if you need to, and surrender to the law, the light, the Creator, and return to the astral realm, not crossing the boundaries given by the Creator between the spiritual and physical world. Thank you so much that I may experience you such a way." That's deep for most people. And due to a lot of training, listening to understand, and never give up, because when you start to follow the enlightened path, there are always obstacles, there are always tests if you truly want to proceed on that path. And sometimes you need to face your own darkness and allow it to be, but take responsibility for it. So now we are breathing slowly through our nose in, being the receiver and focusing on receiving love, light, and healing. And we are the expression of gratitude when we exhale. Until our heart rate is slowed down, and you can put your hand on your heart to feel your heart rate slowing down. And you keep the focus on love, light, and healing, receiving love, light, and healing. So to the people that join newly, first you need to free your mind, let things go, take your time, relax. It's now your time to relax and heal. So take the opportunity to be the receiver of love, light, and healing while you inhale through your nose. And when you exhale, you express gratitude. So I'm going to give you a little bit extra, not only relaxation or healing, but also happiness, because that expression of gratitude, I bet if you expand that, you will be happy. And you will have a smile upon your face. So, yes, today was a day that easily could went wrong. So I did one thing else before I go into this live stream. I was doing karaoke. And that also is helping. Singing is helping me to get things off my chest, to let myself go, to express my way in a more higher level of physical energy and effort, because that's the singing. So it's a discharging of energy which is not so violent. Unless your ears are close to my mouth, it's really violent for the eardrums. And because you didn't hear me sing, so relax and take your time. And also for all the people that are traumatized or struggling in youth care and health care and elderly care and all types of care, let me take care of your relaxation. So empty your mind of all the negativity. Let put that aside. So then we are going to learn to cut all the problems in half. So we are having the problems. So we do not double the problems anymore. And actually, I was really good at that, doubling the problems. And that was because I thought that my righteous feeling was righteous. No, the righteous feeling does not mean that you are right. Yes, or does not even mean that you are righteous. Yes. So I was really good in doubling problems, and that's also really tiring. Like it's really tiring. So you better relax, having the problems, and you free your mind. And you only open your mind for all the positivity, for all the light, for all the love, for all the leaving, all the healing that you can receive now. You ground with Mother Earth to let roots grow from your feet to the center of Mother Earth. And let your anger go. Relax. Take your time. For this moment of self care where you choose to relax and you go to sit down and you slow down the situation that you are in this hurry society. Hurry, and I am so negative. I want to go in front of the road. I'm on the car in front of me. Yes, and people do not know that sometimes the car in front of you is slowing you down so you do not make it on time to the accident. And I had experienced that myself. So I was driving and I was actually in a hurry. And then, oh my God, that car was driving slow. And then on the next crossroads, an accident happened just in front of our eyes. And I was grateful that that car slowed me down and that I chose not to do like this, like pass that car by and then, because then it was my time. So, to learn how to be grateful for all the negative stuff, for the pain, for example, is really important. If you want to relieve pain, be thankful for the pain. If you want to relieve stress, be thankful for the stress. Thank you that I'm stressed out. Thank you that I hurt myself today. Thank you that I could have experienced that in such way. And in this time, you are filling yourself by focusing on receiving divine light all the while you breathe in. And while you breathe out, you express gratitude. And the first I put on place of gratitude is the Creator. So let's start with number one. That's the Creator. Thank you for the love, light, and healing. And that's the expression when we breathe out. So when you focus on inhaling, it's dear Creator Sue, please allow me to receive love, light, and healing. And when you breathe out, thank you very much, Creator Sue, for love, light, and healing, and that I may receive it. Thank you for the tools that we may use to make this happening and this connection. Thank you for the mobile phone. Thank you for the laptop or the computer or the other device that you use. Thank you for the couch or the sofa that I'm sitting on. Thank you for the walls, for the house. Thank you for the earth to carry my weight. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you that I learned to expand my gratitude. Thank you for expressing my gratitude in this infinite universe. Thank you so much for everybody being here on YouTube, on TikTok. Thank you for being you. So I can go on expanding my gratitude for the music boxes that give me a really good sound. Thank you for the ventilator. Thank you for the water that I'm going to drink now. So I'm going to have a little break. You also have a little break. It's time to drink a little bit if you need to. But all that thankfulness and speaking, and I must say, I did bike and it was hot, sweating a lot. So you need to dehydrate yourself. Hydrate yourself. I already got dehydrated. Life is beautiful. And when you take the time to allow your spirit to tune in with all the beautiful stuff, with love, light, and healing. And you take the responsibility to love yourself, you take the responsibility to enlighten yourself, you take the responsibility to heal yourself. You take the responsibility now to take care of yourself. And thank you very much, Ina Anima, and everybody follow Ina Anima. And uh, okay, we are having a little break, so I'm going to talk to you guys about Turkey killing all these dogs. And this is, I know, a little bit traumatizing. And for the FIFA World Cup, they want to kill 6 million dogs, I believe, because Morocco is searching for a new image. So I found out that the FIFA World Cup also has a site on TikTok, and I ask everybody comment there on every post. So I'm going to do comments on as much post on that FIFA World Cup site, spreading the awareness that there are other options than just randomly killing dogs. Okay, I get really, really angry, so I need to do my best now to relax again because it's unbelievable what we human beings doing to ourselves, each other, animals, nature. And that brings tears to my eyes. And all I want for you is to relax so you can choose because we are in a hurry and we do not look and we do not see the wrongdoing we are actually doing. Yeah, I'm following orders of my boss. I'm following orders. I am also following my orders, but my orders coming from a higher boss than your boss. So your boss better listen to me. There are so many ways, and there are so many people that genuinely want to help to make this world a better place. So do not let money distract yourself in such a fashion that you become careless. Eventually, your carelessness, even if you did undergo the abuse, yesterday, I believe, the Diddy trial did start. And that's what I mean. We can get so easily distracted by news, but sometimes we need to take a little bit to put things in perspective and to learn from the mistakes that somebody else made. But 6 million dogs. When peace is broken, and I think it is so, I have no other choice. So forgive me for the things in my future where I was forced that I did have no other choice. But I have a straightened spine and I will stand up and I will stand there. As I am now here, I will be there. But I see it. And we all need to sharpen our spirits for the times to come, because what we see, what's happening, is happening. And if we do not send love, light, and healing to the things that are happening, so let us pray together now. For example, for Sweden, where a very bizarre thing happened, like a flood of hail. That was a natural phenomenon I saw the first time in my life. A flood made out of hail. Like I thought, did an avalanche happen? I thought first. Well, there it was because ping ball size, ping pong ball size, or softball size hail causing that. So let us pray for the 6 million dogs they want to slaughter in Morocco during, or actually previous to, the World Cup that is going to be organized by Morocco, Spain, and Portugal. So if Morocco is searching for another image, it should not be the dog killers of the Atlas, because now they are called the lions of the Atlas. But if they are going to kill 6 million dogs, they will be the dog killers of the Atlas and have a really bad image. So I talk to the beautiful souls of Morocco, let that awareness grow. And even I know that there are even people in Morocco trying to do something about it. So let us send light, shine a light on the situation. Let's shine light and love and healing to all these areas in the world. Let's unite and fight, people, and send as much love, light, and healing to the Ukraine. Yes, to Syria, to Israel and the Gaza Strip. Let's send love, light, and healing to all the negativity that is coming to us, to the politicians. Because if we massively shine a light on them, that might be the light they need to change. So now we see that Macron and I believe there was a German president there also, and they were sniffing coke, and one was taking away the coke spoon, and Macron was taking away the coke seal. And the way they look, you could say they had enough coke in both of their noses. Their nostrils were flowed over by the cocaine. But that's their choice. It's only going viral now. So let's shine a light on them so they can overcome their addiction. Yes, let's shine a light instead of criticizing and complaining. Let's shine a light on all the children on this planet that go through hardship, that are within the satanic ritual abuse, to all the children that are living in poverty, to all the children that are going through pain in the hospitals, to all the children that are locked up, to all the children, think everybody, focus on sending love, light, and to all the children that need it on this planet. This is what we need to do. So we are relaxed, we take the negativity and put a light on it because we have enough of it. And that is what we massively need to do because paradise earth is already there when you shine a light on it. And we need to stop those that are destroying it. The more and more becoming autocratic political systems. Let's shine a light on it. And we feel while we receive the light, we are recharged, we are full of light, our spiritual body is full of light. We we send much more light even to all the negativity that we face. So we are relaxed, we are recharged, and we are sending light to the places that most need it. And when I see that people are creating their own problems, their own trauma, their own drama, and for others, they need the light the most. So when I see the negativity happening, it automatically comes to my awareness that I can easily get angry on it because you should not do that. But hello, Judgment's Day will come, and I'm not, well, I am the judge, but it's really difficult to understand. But I let the judging to the creator, yeah? So I do not need, oh no, he looks this and that, no need. The awareness is that when you start to become more aware about the creator, the divine light, the unconditional love, and yet the unconditional love, that is a very expanded knowledge and energy of love. That's unconditional love. That's so more expanded than just love from me to one other person. So a lot to learn there. So what other people do is not that important. But what we all, in the moment that we connect with each other and decide to take the responsibility to send divine light to all war areas on the world, to all children that need it, that's a responsibility that we are going to take. So, first, it's true, I let you relax, but then the negativity comes, as we saw today, automatically, and then you need to take action. We are going to send divine light to all that negativity that came on our path. We send divine light to all the dogs they want to kill in Morocco because they are worried about their image. Well, killing off 6 million dogs is not that good for your image, please. And in Turkey, I hear the same things. Yeah, kill, kill, kill. And also in the politicians, war minds, they ask you to kill. I ask you to shine. I ask you to shine. So please follow me. Please listen to me. I ask you to shine because you will shine if you do and follow my guide. You will shine. And if you shine so much that you shine light to all the negativity, more places on this planet are going to shine. Yes? And we are harming nobody. And when you are in that practice, you are safe. I do this, shine light everywhere, and where I was not taking that responsibility, I get scarred from morning till night. Yes? And every day I got more and more scars. So I feel really safe with my hands together in the bubble of light and relax. But also, we need to straighten our spine and take responsibility there where it is needed. And we are not afraid. We are fearless. We are fearless warriors of light. And we are truly fearless warriors of light. I remember when my grandma said, well, he is not even, well, I need to translate this because it's in another language. He's not even afraid of the devil. And then we learn to understand that in all these differences, different paths of light, that don't judge, don't judge others. Criticize yourself in a fashion that you can take the responsibility for your self care, for your self love, for your self healing, and for spreading as much divine light as you can. And this is you need to learn. That's why we came actually in this physical body on this planet with our spiritual body to do the spiritual practices while we also can enjoy the physical practices, yes? Like loving a woman. But we need to take the responsibility that we say, wait, now I've heard on TikTok about the missing and murdered indigenous women or indigenous people. So they were talking about a child, a girl, I believe she was 12 or 14 years. And I hear her name now. I forgot her name. I hear her name. And her name is Emily Pike. That she may receive a lot of love, light, and healing. She passed away because utterly evil people had dismembered her body. So also for the Cherokee, the Navajo, the Blackfoot, all these tribes, love, light, and healing. And also to all the loved ones that are missing their children, love, light, and healing. And thank you that I remembered the name. Let's make this world a better place together. Emily Pike, you can search it on TikTok, you can search it on YouTube or Google it if you need background on the story. It's one of many. And let's pray for all the children in the cages, in the tunnels. Let's pray for all the changes, all the children that are locked up. And why can we take this responsibility? Because we relax first. We know that we can send a lot of positivity to these places, and we are going to take the responsibility to it. Because we say enough is enough. We straighten our spines. We will stand up and we will stand strong as a rock. And we say, we don't take this shit no more. We are going to spread love, light, and healing. We are done with the mutilation. We are done with the brainwash that we are not enough. You are enough. You're a beautiful soul. You have so much power inside you, and that's why you need to allow the love, light, and healing go inside you and let your inner voice grow up. Let your inner child grow up. Teach your inner child to grow up, and that starts here with taking responsibility. That when somebody says something bad to you, first thing, we take the responsibility to be thankful. Second thing, we will shine. We will send love, light, and healing to the person or the situation that he is talking about. So, from that relaxed state of mind, with a straightened spine, with the awareness of taking the responsibility to make that change and to let that change happen, we do not look away. And you know why? Because we are fearless. We are no longer afraid. Nothing can stop us. We bring our hands together and we shine. And when the negativity in the shape of human beings is coming to close, we will walk the other way, sit down, relax, and shine again because they are not worth our time. They are not worth our confrontation. And sometimes when I see the bad thing happening to an innocent person, to an innocent child, we will act immediately. Yes? Because we have a straightened spine and we got the power from source, and we will shine a light. And every time when we decide to make the choice, it will happen. And you will see what will disappear really quickly. Let me know in the comments what you think what's disappearing when you start to shine. Breathe in slowly through the nose. Breathe out slowly through your mouth. Decharge the negativity. Recharge your positivity. Straighten your spine because then you align from your lowest chakra to your highest chakra and you ask Source for help you, to guide you, to help you shine. So let the Source, the Creator, shine a light through you. So the big difference from this method is that when you practice spirituality, often is based on your own energy. Now the energy from source goes through you and you send it, and that is actually excess energy from source that you send out. So your battery stays full all the time. And sometimes the battery is filled with negative energy, then you need to empty that first and recharge it with divine light. And that's what divine light does. When you connect with the creator, divine light is coming. When you do the practice to others, so I give divine light to others, that's the practice of unselfish behavior, in which the other person has the opportunity now to receive. So, a long time, humanity and many human beings have lost their connection with the Creator. And clouds are actually refracting the divine light and it's not coming in clearly. That's why you have all these different levels of convictions of life with people practicing what I call borderline spirituality because they did not find their own balance really. And there is still a lot of misguiding of the truth. Yes, because first of all, their spine not straightened, so the light is coming here. You have to straighten the spine, the light is coming here vertically. Yes, so straighten your spine, or else it's going to hurt. So, and restore your connection with the Creator, and He can send you to locations of different organizations that can help you with that. I can also help you with that, but it's really, really difficult if it's only like this. Like only going air on TikTok and YouTube. But I hope you all receive love, light, and healing. You can let me know what your experience was. So I had already some good feedback that people are relaxing and feeling that energy. So normally I do not do this. So, hello, she. So if people bluntly not understanding what is the purpose, what I'm doing here, then please understand that. Yeah, I understand that on TikTok you are on TikTok, and I'm going to press those hands. So on TikTok, people are often in an environment of 99% bullshit, or even more, how I call it, like commercial, stupid jokes, yeah, actually nonsense. Yeah, where you, yeah, people call it entertainment, so they are entertainment. They entered attainment. So that you got detained? No, I got entertained. Well, I'm not here for entertainment, you see. So we are going strong, we are going good. And again, TikTok is playing games. They need to stop this nonsense. Oh, now I need to fulfill the roses. Unable to verify. Yeah, hello. I'm not such a good. Oh, now they want that. They're also now. Now it's everything coming together. Okay, could not verify. Can you verify now? Yeah. Hey. Finally. Damn. You need to do this. How do you call it? So yeah, this is also on YouTube, Candy. So let's continue. So I will make one in which we take the time for the children. So today there are some stuff because the negativity sometimes comes to you and to your mind. So we took care of it. So I do not consider that suitable for children, but there will be one where, or already is one which is suitable for children. So I will send that to you because it's very good. For example, when you are with the children, to be here with me and relax. Let the children try to listen to that. And when children have a relaxed mind from the morning, they can study better. So it is what it somewhat. So for now, some in Canon 7 for a meditation. You can use this music, but you also can use silence. So if you want to reach to the silence, then I recommend between 3 o'clock at night and 5 o'clock in the morning, there is the most silence. But let's say if you are waking up like somewhere around 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and maybe there is already some noise going on, then you also can choose, okay, I'm not going to listen to traffic noise or whatever. I'm going to put on the music. So you have a more nice music. Then when settling down, you need to put on your incense and light a candle. And oh my God, there's a little butterfly. Hey, butterfly, show yourself there on TikTok. Did you fly from outside to me? I do not know if you just saw a butterfly, but there is a butterfly stealing the show, flying all around. So, when you are settling down for a meditation session, if you already had the thought to put on some incense, why incense? Incense has to do with making the spiritual realm more pleasant. And that's why you always shine light to make the spiritual world more pleasant as well. The spiritual world, which is actually interwoven with this physical world. There was the, well, maybe the butterflies go to sit on my hand. I don't know. Hey, butterfly, you can sit on my hand and talk. So when you make sure you have some water, something to eat, you put on the incense, you lit the candle. That is what we call settling down. So you are all set to do a session of relaxation. But if you say like no incense today, then you don't need incense. But it shouldn't go like, oh, I forgot the water, I forgot to lit the candle, whatever. Because then you start to get in a hurry. Yes, I know. Click, click on the candle. Click, click on the incense. Oh, I forgot this. Or I want to light more candles, like for example, and I have these salt uh, rocks inside the candles. So when the moisture is in the air, it goes into the salt. And when you lit the candle, it is releasing it. So you always have a really, really humid control type of thing with some extra salt. But I must say, if you lit like 7 of them at once, you can even taste a little bit the saltiness in the air. So just saying. So prepare yourself to relax. And if you fancy instance, you make sure you fancy a candle to help you focus on, because on the candle you can focus on the light and the flame, and you can concentrate, and then you can pray or say, please allow me to find myself in a bubble of light, of positivity. And then, for example, in Reiki, they add the crystal that I may be surrounded with crystal. And then another tip from, I forgot the name, a woman said you also can do that with a glass that you put on the keys to protect it from insects, because that is not allowing the negativity to go in. So with the crystal is a little bit different. Well, the divine light is also really good. But you could do all these three together. That's what I did. I was like, okay, I'm finding myself in a bubble of light, inside a crystal, inside a glass bowl. So, and then shine, shine, shine. It's your time to shine, and we will send divine light to the places that need it. So when we become aware that the situation is unbearable, we know what to do. We will take the responsibility to shine divine light to that place. And I'm so happy that I'm also have become a man of peace. That when, I was challenged one time by a male Karen, you would say in the English language, then you understand what I mean. And we were outside. Outside, you had these cards for the shopping thing. And there was like social or asocial distancing, I call it. And he was not taking the responsibility when I was getting closer to step away. So he didn't take the responsibility to step away. Well, I needed to take a card. So then you can step away. You do not need to be there. And then you understand that you need to take responsibility if you want. that distance. Yeah, so when I want a distance and I see somebody walking, I'm going to step sideways. Yes. So another teaching I'm going to teach you is about your foot soles. So territory on a higher level of civilization is the meaning of Terry and Tori. So Terry is your left foot and Tori is your right foot. And the soles of your foot, yes, the soles of your foot, like here, the sole, that's your territory. When we all understand that, we do not need to wage war globally because of territory. Because I'm planting my feet on this planet Earth, and my soles are my territory. But now somebody else wants to stand where I stand. But then I say that's okay. And I make this insane difficult move. It's you need to be superhuman. So I guess I'm superhuman to do this move, and that's going on. And when somebody wants to stand where I stand, I do this superhuman move. I take my left foot and I put it to the left side. Then I pick up my right foot and I plant it next to the left foot. So I'm stepping aside. Yes? So, and I am maybe the only one who can do that on this planet. Because what you also can do when somebody wants to stand, no, I'm standing here. I stand my ground. I'm not going to stand where I stand. So that's how difficult my superhuman move is of stepping aside, not going into that because, it's perfectly fine. I mean, I also could say, well, wait a few more minutes, I'm enjoying the view, and then you can stand there. So, we take the responsibility to shine the light where it's needed. So it's 2222 again, Olaf. Again, the angels' numbers. And this is not a coincidence. So I'm completely relaxed, even with all the negativity that came today. But yeah, I feel good. And I hope you feel good. So on YouTube, I'm going to end the session and then I will go to TikTok and see how long we will do over there. On YouTube, we have this recording, and I think that I have added enough information for this. So everybody on YouTube, I love you. I hope you straighten your spine, receive love, light, and healing, and start to shine on your path. See you next time. So in the morning, I'm going to try to do this, and in the evening. So the morning was important for me because you don't want to get derailed from the beginning of the day. So, bye bye, YouTubers.